It is good to be with you. I'm Christine Johnson. We begin at 6 with the heavy rain on this first alert weather day. It has already flooded roads and train tracks from New Jersey to Queens to Long Island. Let's take a live look now from Mobile 2. It's on Staten Island heading towards Highland Boulevard during this wet evening commute. Also here tonight, there is a state of emergency for New Jersey, as well as the city and other New York counties. Flash flood warnings remain in place for much of the area, and the city is warning people who live in low-lying areas to remain on alert. We have team coverage. Let's begin with meteorologist Scott Padgett and our first alert forecast now. Scott, what's the latest?
Christine, we still have flash flood warnings continue. You see this gray look outside. The rain is still around. The heaviest rain tapering off just a bit. As we take a look what's happening right now, if we can advance this on, that's what we're seeing, at least for right now. We can see on the first alert radar a number of flash flood warnings continuing. As we zoom our way down just a bit more, if we can advance that on, you're able to see the flash flood warning still in place right now for Nassau County until 6:30. From there, we take a look a little further to the east as well. Suffolk County until 7:45. Flash flood warnings there. Down the shore, seeing flash flood warnings from Monmouth and Ocean County until 8:45. And the reason is, look over the last 6 hours. Look at these bullseyes of this brighter red, this brighter magenta color. In some spots, picking up more than 6 to 7 inches of rain in some localized spots. So it's been a very active afternoon to now the evening hours, where we still have some flooding concerns that's there. Flash flooding, it really, the water rises quickly and then it can recede relatively quickly. But if you're caught in that rain that's really heavy out there, you're going to be dealing with some of that localized flash flooding. And here's the reason why. We had this front move its way on in. It has stalled out, so it is right over us, and now we have impulses of energy riding along this frontal boundary. That's why we saw that intense energy today. We saw the flash flooding happening at times. Even we had a tornado warning earlier this afternoon. So where's the rain going tonight? You see on the first alert futurecast, here we are starting at 7:30. A lot of activity shifting east, but another round trying to move in later on tonight. 9, 10 to near midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Some scattered showers, not as intense as what we saw this afternoon, but as we go through the early morning hours, still maybe some localized heavy rain in some spots. But then by the time a lot of us are waking up and heading out into the afternoon hours, we're going to be seeing that rain really taper off. Cloud cover in place, some spotty showers around then. Eventually late in the afternoon, finally some drier times for us. We'll have more about that and also a look at the weekend forecast coming up, Christine.
Okay, Scott, thank you. Well, that rain certainly seemed to be coming down in buckets, and the flooding seemed to happen in the blink of an eye. We saw several vehicles get stuck along the Clearview Expressway in Bayside. Allie Bauman is there now live over the highway in Auburndale. Allie?
Yeah, Christine, the floodwaters were quick to rise and quick to fall here, and I want to give you a live look of where we are just over the Clearview Expressway right by Northern Boulevard on the overpass. And as you can see, traffic back open and moving in both directions. The road is still a bit muddy, but it's a far cry from what it looked like just a couple hours ago. Take a look at these traffic cam images of the Clearview Expressway this afternoon. Floodwaters overtaking all lanes in both directions near Northern Boulevard. Cars, even a tractor trailer stuck in the water. Multiple vehicles were totaled. Video shows at least one driver sitting on the roof of his vehicle waiting for rescue. We're told first responders did rescue at least 3 people from their vehicles here. Thankfully, no reported injuries.
The Clearview got flooded really fast. I mostly saw that in the news even on there, but I did see cars driving on the side there. A couple of guys got stuck, where they couldn't go forward and backwards, and the water just kept rising. Completely engulfed one car. I know they pulled somebody out of a car over there too. One of the tractor trailers got stuck. So, yeah, pretty nasty. Reminds you that Mother Nature doesn't play around.
And nearby the Bayside LIRR station, FDNY firefighters were seen rushing to the flooded out tracks with passengers stuck on the halted train. You can barely even see those tracks under the deep, murky rainwater below. And now back out here live at the Clearview Expressway, a relatively common commute, it looks like, here as traffic is, moving along with the dirty roads, but they've been doing a good job. We've been seeing them trying to clear out some of the debris that's been here. The vehicles that were trapped have been towed away. Now, I spoke to the deputy mayor for public safety just a couple minutes ago, and he told me that there were no injuries in those rescues, and the driver of that tractor trailer, he was rattled. He was shaken for sure, being stuck in the water here. He told the first responders here that he was trying to drive through the water slowly, not realizing how deep they were. A reminder, never drive in floodwaters that you see them. We're live now in Auburndale, Queens. Allie Bauman, CBS News, New York.
Can't remind our viewers enough about that one, Allie. Thank you. And just a short time ago, we did speak with the mayor live on our broadcast, and he talked about the city's emergency response and how quickly the plan can be activated.
It's really activated immediately because many of the agencies that are involved, like FDNY, NYPD, DEP, and others, they have several drills throughout the year, and they make sure that they're ready to kick in gear automatically. Everyone knows what needs to be done.
And a look at more flooding here in the city. This is in Brooklyn. Water filling up the bottom of an MTA bus. Citizen video shows the scene in East Flatbush, where the roads there were clearly flooded. Now to Long Island. Commuters left stranded after flooding at the Great Neck LIRR station. Jennifer McLogan is there now live with an update. Jennifer.
KJ, good evening. Our Long Island impact getting home is significant. On the roads, yes. On the rails, yes. The Long Island Railroad has multiple cancellations at stops in Queens and Long Island. Massive track flooding has finally subsided here in Great Neck, but there are no trains and confused signage. No information offered within the station, depending on apps. To learn that to get home, you have to take a bus. They will be cross-honoring. And commuters so far are not blaming the MTA, but have some frustrations with Mother Nature.
Trains are canceled, buses not running. It's crazy.
Frustrating for you?
A lot. Yes, because we want to get home and there's no way to get home.
No any trains running now. So it means I can't get home on time.
How did you find out it was canceled?
I have an app.
And what does the app say?
Cancel, cancel, cancel. All the trains are canceled.
As you hear, the Long Island Railroad has suspended and canceled trains here in Great Neck and elsewhere around the system. We're live tonight in Great Neck. Jennifer McLogan, CBS News, New York.
All
AJ,
right.
Back to you.
Clearly a lot of headaches for commuters there tonight, Jen. Thank you. Parts of New Jersey not spared and already hit hard by flooding this summer. That includes Plainfield. Video shows some of the streets flooded there earlier this afternoon. Nick Caloway live in North Plainfield now with the anxiety for homeowners. Nick.
Yeah, Christine, the rain has let up. That's the good news. But for people who live and work in low-lying areas like this one, they have learned some lessons from the recent past. Take a look over here. This is a doctor's office, and all the entrances have been sandbagged just in case the nearby brook overflows again. Staff did what they could to protect this North Plainfield doctor's office from floodwaters. New Jersey sports medicine was swamped with water earlier this month. So when the forecast called for more heavy rains, employees' hearts sank.
You panic. You go, oh God, this is going to happen again. And you don't want it because it's a lot of stress.
The area has been hit hard by 2 storms over the past month. Residents in low-lying areas of North Plainfield and Plainfield say they are bracing for the worst.
We're trying to get a sump pump or something like that. Hopefully there's some available, so we're just going to work on that for now. I just want to make sure we keep our family safe and our community together.
Downtown Plainfield was largely empty by the time the rain rolled through. Firefighters responded to calls of flash flooding around town, officials urging people not to go out.
We are expecting the worst, hoping for the best. We're asking residents to stay indoors, stay in their homes.
Like I said, the rain has let up, but there is more possible tonight. So residents and business owners here are hoping that the sandbags are not necessary. We're live in North Plainfield, New Jersey. Nick Caloway, CBS News, New York.
We're all hoping for the best for those residents, Nick. Thank you. Your First Alert weather team is tracking this storm throughout the evening with updates streaming on CBS News New York. And you can also track the forecast at cbsnewyork.com.